Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Isaac Umbrus, and today we are back in Tokyo Xtreme Racer Drift. Thank you for your patience. Got a lot of technical issues, but we're doing well today. We're doing very, very well. Got everything all sorted up. Everything's all good. Welcome for Choba GT. We're gonna be tackling the frozen Togue of Morocco. We're gonna be having a lot of fun today. And we're gonna have a lot of our work cut out for us, as this is going to be a little bit tricky. The frozen ways of Morocco is not for the faint of heart. Our car is gonna need to be tuned within an inch of its life. I think we got most of it. Welcome, Bloodwolf, hope you've been well. We just need to make sure we get the rest of it, because there's going to be some very, very quick people, and I am concerned. But we can get to everything kind of mostly adjusted now during the daytime. Tackle some of the category races just to kind of get back into the swing of things. Get used to the controls, get used to the handling of the car again, because tonight we're gonna be up against some tough competition. We're gonna be up against some very tough competition, so we need to make sure we absolutely do not make any mistakes. All right, good start. Yeah, the car definitely feels a lot quicker. Getting a lot more rotation as well with the higher grade tires. Yeah, this is good. This is definitely good. Also, Bloodwolf, since you're here, have you seen my messages with regards to the 6-hour race? Can you confirm whether or not that is a high-mode setup that we're running for the Merc, or at least based off of a high-mode setup? It feels like it, which I can drive, but I'm not the biggest fan of the squishy min-max rubbish that high-mode usually employs. But if that is what the rest of the team like, I can use it. Based up, I called it. I fucking called it. I called it. I didn't even have to check. I just am like, this feels like a high mode setup. It feels like a high mode setup. And that it can be pretty quick, but it still feels like absolute shit. But I can drive it. I can drive it and be comfortable in it. Yeah, I made a few adjustments to better match the temperature, and I at least have my dry pressures set. I just need to get my wet pressure set sometime this week, probably later this week, like Friday. Yeah, Thursday or Friday will probably be a good day to do it. Maybe Saturday. Saturday might not be a bad day to do it either. Yeah, somewhere Thursday, Friday, Saturday will be the day I get the wet pressure set and get things kind of adjusted. I called it though. I can't believe it. I'm driving like, this is a high mode setup. This is a high mode setup. I didn't change too much with the actual like way the car feels and everything. If the other two guys like that, they can, you know, be comfortable in that and better at that. I just have a couple of notes where I'm gonna adjust the brake bias to move it rearwards a bit more to finally get some more front bite and not kill the front tires nearly as much. And then I have the tire pressure set as well to be a little bit on the higher side, but that counteracts the squishiness of the suspension a little bit. Plus also it gives me stable tire wear throughout a full hour-long stint. Hopefully they get back to me on whether they want to run the tank dry or if they want to do hour for like the 6-hour race. Again, fine with either, can adapt. But I want to know that way I can actually practice driving that. For running a tank dry, I know to kind of tone dial the aggression back just a little bit. That way I can get the tires to last a little bit longer, because they begin fading around the 50-minute mark, the 50-minute mark. And I can adjust that then to get them to fade closer to like the hour, even hour and 10. Because that 120 liters, that'll last us for almost about an hour and 15 minutes, hour 20 maybe. Depending on how much fuel you use. Again, entirely up to the other guys. I'm along for the ride. I know they may be more knowledgeable than me, so I will do what I can to the best of my abilities, and it'll be fun. 90 minutes. We're doing 90-minute stints. I don't think 90-minute. Okay, if that is like the maximum stint length, then that's fine. But like if the other two are genuinely considering trying to go 90 minutes, we'll lose way too much time for the fuel. Yeah, there is no way the AMG can be fast and you know, do the 90-minute stint length. I'm thinking either an hour directly or like 75 minutes and then have like one last final stint be a sprint to the finish. Or for like if the weather turns sour or for the better. Midnight, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Right now we are doing a little bit of a dry run. Doing a little bit of a dry run before we head to the night races at Emote Rocco. I don't know what it uses per lap, but I know in a full hour of constant running at race pace on a fast track, I used 97 liters. So do with that as you will. Like it was an hour and change. And I used 93 liters. So you could probably, with the remaining like 20, so I used 97 liters. So the remaining 23 liters, you could probably get like an extra 15 minutes maybe. You can definitely get about 70 to 75 minutes without too much difficulty in that, especially with traffic and everything else. Playing some GT1, nice, man. That's the good stuff. Holy cow, I forgot just how long this one was. It's the entire length of the Togue. I will happily take it though. There we go. Nice and easy through the turns. Back again to the right. There we go. Not too much further. About halfway through the course. Our tires are starting to wear a little bit, so gotta watch it. If doing longer corner on a time attack point races, that these tires, while grippy, they don't fully last the full Togue length. They will if you're more so driving with grip in mind and not sliding around like a lunatic every turn. But it is something to consider. The added power definitely helps. The added acceleration is great. Like this should be quick enough to defeat some of the rivals at Emote Rocco. I think so anyway. After this race, we'll head to the nighttime. I think this will be enough of a warm-up to really kind of... Oh, fun. We absolutely missed that one up. Yeah, no grip now. Or at least reduced grip. How long is the road going all night race? I believe it is 30 laps. Both the road going and the racing version are just around an hour long to complete. There or thereabout, depending on what vehicle you use in your pit strategy and everything. I used a stock Viper RT10 for that, for the road going all night race, and that was reasonably competitive. Jaden, welcome, hope you're doing well. Yeah, Russell with the busted ass Mercedes, still absolutely putting on a podium. 709 3.75 liters a lap, the average of 223. I'm averaging around like 222.8 in clear air. So yeah, that's not bad. 113 liters is 70 minutes. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I will say though, at pace, and this might just because I'm not fully used to the GT2 Merc, but at pace, the fronts begin dying around like the 45-minute mark, and the rears begin dying around the 50-55-minute mark. I'm not too sure we'd want to push it past an hour. Honestly though, Russell just being that consistent pace and everything is really impressive. Like, he's doing pretty good. He's a quiet contender right now. I'm excited. Oh, alright, we got a tricky. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be fun. Yeah. Granted, it wasn't until around 30 minutes in that I started messing with the brake bias and moving it a bit further rearwards. So that alone probably would help me a little bit, because nearly 60% front brake bias is fucking dreadful. It's something I'd expect from a high mode setup. So I know I can move that back and adjust that for myself. I moved it back to like 58%, maybe even like the 57s if the grip is a little bit lower. I know he broke the Red Bull second seat curse. Yum, bye bye. Nanya, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yes, that is the Zagato, the Zagato VM180. For those of you unaware, that is the Zagato body kit and tune version of the Toyota MRS that was sold in very limited units. I think only 100 were made, something like that. But very, very, very low production numbers as a special edition MRS in Japan. Ow. Alright, that was a little bit rough. Gotta watch the understeer there. Gotta watch the understeer there. But yeah, that one wasn't too bad. Yeah, the 56.3, 55% is probably a little bit better. Zagato. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it's pronounced. But yeah, the MRS, these are some of the earlier front rocker rivals where the cars are heavily tuned, but they're still based off of some lower powered vehicles. With the exception of one that I am dreading racing, and that is the Fujitsubo Lancer that's gonna be coming up soon. But I wanna try to get as much practice in as I can before that. Oh, okay, so they used the TRD, the TRD upgraded version and then rebodied that. Nice. That's always really cool. It's a bit of a shame that it doesn't really show up in too many other racing games besides the some of the Tokyo Extreme Racer drift games. Because I kind of, well, I prefer the regular MRS. I do also like the I do like the body of the Zagato on as well. Yeah, 400 should be fine. The forward drive grip should be good. Yeah, the 2Z would have been pretty cool. That was the supercharged version, right? I think. Oh yeah, GT500 cars. They're basically like the DTM class 1 cars as well, or built with the same kind of classification and everything, minus the active arrow and push to pass. But still very quick. 700-ish horsepower, little inline 4 engines, absolute beast machines. Very rapid. They're basically like prototypes more than Oh, that was the one using the Elise in a Celica. Wasn't there a supercharged version of that though? Or am I thinking of like an aftermarket version? But I could have sworn there was a supercharged version. It was later supercharged. Okay. Gotcha. Yes, GT500 are significantly faster than GT3. The modern GT500 cars anyway. GT3 cars nowadays in the Super GT series race in the GT300 class alongside, I'm dreading this. Alongside other JAF and specially built GT300 cars. Yeah, that one was cool as well. Shame we never got it stateside. Yeah, I'm currently running it at 58% brake bias in the GT2 Merc. I gotta remember to get the numbers for the other guys. That way, during the pit cycle, I can make sure to change it back to what they like. Because they may like it more front biased or rear biased. Jeez! Yep, okay. You were exactly as difficult as I remember you. The fact that you start on the inside of a turn doesn't help matters. Ah, fuck you. I've always hated that Fujitsubo Evo. They used to limit the 500. The older 2000s cars were 500 horsepower. But, they changed that. Oh. Alright, I have a different car. I can gamble. I need to absolutely just run this fucker off of the road. And, yeah. Oh. This guy. This guy is a pain in my butt. Because not only is he not a tricky driver, which means it is very difficult to actually, you know, progress. How the hell? How do you have that much power this early in the game? Alright, I'm gonna, like... I lost both cars. It's a little bit awkward. What are you doing now, Bloodwolf? It is possible. You just either gotta be very lucky or very aggressive. It's just very annoying because he is basically like the Beefgate of stage 4. It's possible, it's just you basically need to be extra aggressive and just constantly like running him off the road every single time. Oh, you're making a livery for your girlfriend. Nice. Okay. That guy is... We'll face him a bit later when we have more power. Because it's literally just out-accelerating us. That's gonna be a little bit annoying. That's fine. That's fine. Like, literally, you race anyone else, and it's, like, super easy with the current power upgrades and vehicle tuning we have. It is literally that Evo. And it is... You need to beat him in order to get, you know, progress in the game. So, that's gonna be fun. Alright, I am still getting a little bit of understeer. So, stiffen the rear a click or two. Maybe a little bit more toe out, maybe a little bit of toe in the rear. Just to really get it to do what I need it to do. Maybe slight more tuning towards acceleration. And that should alone improve times a bit. It still won't be enough to beat the Fujitsubo because he's got aero and more power than us. But it'll at least be a start. So, at the start of the next day in-game, I will head to the parking area again to see if I can't find better sponsors. And hopefully that'll allow us to kind of close the gap a little bit. Because right now we are at around what, 300-ish, 350 horsepower, 370. That's not going to be quite enough, I think. Like here, we beat the time by literally 25 seconds. Like that is absolutely nothing. You know. Yeah, I remember the blue used in all their vehicles. That kind of bright, semi-metallic blue. That's the good stuff. Like, yeah, we'll absolutely destroy this Mitsubishi GT 3000 GT here. No issues. It's literally the Fujitsubo Lancer that is gonna be a pain in my ass, isn't it? So we may have to hold off on racing him until we have a little bit more power, a little bit more capability, because I'm a little bit at a loss. And also, I don't want to waste literally all of my money as well. I was hoping we'd be able to defeat him. There's been a couple of times when I've been able to defeat him right from the get-go. But I've also gotten very lucky with sponsors as well, with the random ones that have shown up. So, you know, it is something to consider. But yeah, now we're basically doing a whole bunch of sponsor hunting, as well as trying to get as many races defeated as possible. This is where the game really starts to kind of ramp up its difficulty, but also kind of ramp up how kind of open-ended it gets as well, with what you can do to kind of combat that increase in difficulty, the increase in your opponent vehicle tunes. But the Fujitsubo Evo is definitely one of the harder opponents in the game, especially for how early you find him. Like, he's faster than even some endgame opponents. And the fact that he's a mandatory rival as well is a little bit of a pain. But it's not something we can just... it's something we can definitely still focus on and, you know, do well. Okay, let's see here. All right, we're up against the legacy wagon. Shouldn't be an issue here. Boop. Next gear. Next gear. Just keep it going. Bye-bye. Like, we are literally to other rivals what the Fujitsubo Evo is to us right now. Like, most normal rivals, and even most of the trickies and slashers, like, we are absolutely just shredding them. Corner after corner, extending the gap. Ow. Let's do that. We can still accelerate them though. We got the lighter weights. And we tuned this thing already for acceleration, so no issues here. Yeah, okay. I still need to tune the alignment to get rid of that understeer. I think that'll help out a lot. I want a little bit more oversteer in the car, a little bit more acceleration. Like, we're good. Like, this is definitely a solid setup, but we can definitely go considerably quicker. Especially these long, continuous left and right handers. They really hurt us. And I don't want to have to deal with that. There we go. That was a little bit awkward, but we managed to make it work. Okay, so yeah, we definitely need to adjust the suspension. That is key. We'll complete this tonight. We'll go through all the parking areas, make sure we get all the rivals and everything like that. That way, we make sure we get all the trickies we need. And then we can, because I know we got a slasher challenge waiting for us at one of the Iowa maps as well. And that'll be good as well. Get a little bit more parts available to us. Because eventually the opponents begin betting parts that are higher tier as well than level 2. And that'll be great. Because you really get all kinds of the good stuff. Like, there's one team that bets an engine level 5. That'll really knock your pants off. And that'll help out immensely with vehicle performance. But right now it's still level 2 parts. Soon to be level 3 though, like they're definitely increasing in level. Alright, there we go. Boop. Okay. Like, this one was pretty easy. The time trials aren't hard at all because you don't gotta worry about any other opponent and everything. It's just time and corner artist points. I didn't want to do that. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I love emulation. Turbo mode is a godsend for skipping things you don't want to deal with. Alright. I don't think there's any other rivals in the parking area here except for the Fujitsubo Evo. Oh, those 3 losses hurt. Alright, I have to check it out after the stream. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's at the Iro parking area. There should be some good some good tricky drivers, maybe some I know there's a slasher as well in one of the parking areas. I have to see Haruna as well, if Haruna has any rivals. Okay, none on the downhill, any on the uphill. Come on. There's gotta be more than just a slasher, right? It is a Friday. It is a sunny Friday. Okay, that's new. Alright, take care, Bloodwolf. Hope you have a great night. Alright, let's see if Haruna has anyone. I think Haruna still has Wanderer too. Not Wanderer, Tricky Driver. I keep thinking it's going back to the highway rivals, the Wanderers. Because they basically function the same thing. Rivals that only challenge you under certain conditions. Though thankfully in the Drift series, it's only, you know, certain other opponents defeated, certain days of the week, weather, and all that stuff. Alright, anyone here? Really making this a little bit easier to find. Alright, nothing there. That's fine. Time to try to find some more sponsors then. Should be good. Yeah, should be good. Alright, daytime, let's go. Alright, let's see what sponsors we currently have. Tire level 3, still. Muffler level 6, weight down, reinforced, brake level 4, suspension level 4, air clean level 4. Transmission level 3, engine level 3. Clutch differential level 3. Okay. So we should, because it's a weekend, there should be some good rivals out there. Not good rivals, good sponsors out there. Alright, let's check Akone. Let's see what options we have here. Hopefully some of that good stuff. Anything to help us reduce weight, increase power, increase traction. Okay, nothing on the downhill, any on the uphill. Come on, it's a weekend. There's gotta be some good ones on the weekends. Alright, no one at Hakone. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, let's see if there's any Haruna. Just methodically go through each of them. Because we should have the skills to get more of the different wandering sponsors. Oh man, hopefully maybe an engine level 4 manufacturer would be good. That'll be super useful. Engine level 4, get more power. Tire upgrades. Basically, engine and tire will be the two biggest ones. Alright, no one downhill. Anyone on the uphill? Come on. We had a whole bunch as soon as we unlocked stage 4, and now you're gonna tell me there's absolutely nobody. That's fine. We got two more Toges to look for. We got 2 more Toges. So shouldn't have too much issue, right? Shouldn't have too much issue. Come on, there's gotta be some higher level ones at either Ira or Emote Rocco. Like, those ones, those are later game stages. They should have some of the big parts manufacturers. I hope. Are you kidding me? We lose a couple of races and all our sponsors are like, nah fam, we don't want to talk to you. Like, damn. The reason I lost is because I need better parts. I need a little bit more power. I'm about 50 horsepower down, and a couple dozen kilograms overweight. So I need to really get that sorted. All right, come on, Emote Rocco. Final Toge. Really nothing. Okay. Hill climb, please. There's gotta be something here. Never mind then. Oh, just gonna have to check again another day. Gotta make do with what we have. And hope for the best. Alright, let's check our email, do some setup tweaks. A little bit more acceleration, a little bit more turn in. It should be without too much issue, I think. Alright, gear ratio. There we go, more acceleration. Soften the front stabilizer just a click or two. Get a little bit out. A little bit more camber. A little bit more toe out there. There we go. That should work. All right. Okay, let's see if there's any others. The second and fourth week of the month. Alright, well this is the third week. So we will have to see. Alright, any others? Any others? Nope, okay, that's fine. Do a couple more to category races, get a little bit more money because we lost about 4 million. So let's do a little bit of the category races. I increase our level a bit. And then work on trying to, you know, hopefully be ready. I'm not gonna battle the Evo just yet. That is something I don't quite think I'm ready for. But we will try to get as many other rivals as possible and try to get some more sponsor tests in. Because we need that so bad. Alright, not the greatest start. Alright, a little bit better. There we go. Alright, up to the halfway point. Alright. Wasn't the best run there. But we can make this work still. There we go. That's enough. That's enough of the points. Easy around the hairpins. And there we go. Boom. Okay, good. Alright. Let's get at least this level done for Remote Rocco, and then the final level 4 event done for Ira B. And then we should be good to head to nighttime, and hopefully be ready for at least the rivals that are ready, waiting for us. We don't quite have the power for the Fujitsubo Evo, but everything else hasn't been too difficult yet. So, but especially if we can find racers that'll give higher end parts as well, because I know they exist. Like I know there's a AE86 team that's surprisingly quick that also does that gives out the engine level 5. That'll give us the mega power. But I want to get even more tuning capabilities unlocked in our vehicle. Like we're off to a solid start. Like we got a good muffler, we got good engine power, we got, you know, like those will be enough to get us through most of stage 4. But that Fujitsubo Evo would be a major roadblock, I think. There we go. I will say the car does handle a little bit better compared to the previous setup. Like, this is helping out a little bit more with the turn-in. Just gotta be a little bit careful with how the car drives. Alright, not the best couple corners there, but we can make do. High speed section into the hairpin. There we go. Now we just need literally less than 300 points, but we're gonna go even higher. Yeah, good stuff there. Boop. More power. Really able to get the power down. Really able to get it sliding around the corners. Bonk. Okay. That's one. That's another 0, but that's... Like, we should be able to double our required points easily. Car drive is pretty solid. I think maybe I can up. I'm not sure. Maybe I can stiffen the rear, maybe another click. But that might result in a little bit too much oversteer under braking. So we will have to see. Because that'll really affect how the car transfers weight into the turns. We should be fine. We should be fine. Alright, let's head back to the nighttime. Let's see what we can do. While avoiding that Evo, because that Evo is going to be a pain in our ass until we get some more power, I think. Alright, it's going to be dry again. That's fine, I will take dry. Let's see what opponents we got here. Alright. Oh, fun, you're still there. Alright, let's try a different Evo. This Evo should be considerably easier to beat. This will be the biggest test of our Impreza. How it handles a stage for non-professionally tuned Evo. Yeah, considerably better launch. Very quick through the turns. Still a little bit of understeer in the longer turns that I'm not quite vibing with. Like the shorter turns where we can kind of, you know, quick dab on the brakes and everything and get that quick rotation, it's working beautifully. But some of the longer turns, it is being a little bit of a pain. But this will at least get us another victory. Pretty handily as well. I got the hairpin coming up. Ow, thank you for running into me. There we go, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, now we have a downhill corner artist time attack race against the Celica, the SS2 Celica. A little bit easier. You know, it is front wheel drive, but we'll be struggling a little bit on the acceleration. Like, he's got 210 horsepower. Like, I'm not super worried about that. It's basically just gonna be making sure how much points we can get and how quickly we can get those points. Oh, is this a full run down the course? Or if not a full run, definitely a pretty long run. There we go. Oh! The slightest little tap right there. Still, we got plenty of time. Yeah, this one isn't even going to be that much of a challenge. Just boot. Back to the left. There we go. Yeah, we are well past 2/3, even 3/4 of the course, and we're not even close to, you know, 75% of their time. We will be defeating them by multiple tens of seconds. Yeah, 20 seconds and change. Not an issue. Hi, kitty. The kitty has joined the stream. The kitty has joined the stream. It is now a kitty stream. Alright. Now let's see the hill climb area. This should have cars with a little bit more power. Yes. Yes. Okay. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be very, very fun. We'll get some absolute powerhouses here. Supras, Z32s, RX-7s, Chasers. Some real high performance vehicles, all with their unique aero components as well. This one will be fun because we do have the forward drive, so we should be able to out-accelerate you. Little kitty enough to left to left. Ah, the kitty is watching the stream as well. Ow. Alright, we're being run off course a little bit there. Come on, we should have the Z should have a bit of a torque advantage. We should be able to be considerably lighter than the Z. So give us enough corners and we should be able to begin pulling a gap. Yeah, there we go. That's gonna hurt him. That's gonna hurt him immensely. There we go. There we go. Now I can pull away. Don't have to worry about any dive bombs. Come on. Big push now. My cat's sleeping in the bed. Oh, all the kitties. Okay, he caught up a little bit there. We had a little bit of rough time in the long right-handers. Ow. Ow. Alright, that was a little bit rude. Get dunked on, kid. That was a little bit rude. Got absolutely shoved off our line there. Much better though. Much better. It's another victory. Oh gosh. Okay, so a whole bunch. Alright. 314, 314, 305, 319. Alright, so a whole bunch of high-powered RX-7s. Doesn't want to let you clean the bed. He's like, no, this is my territory. I'm sleeping here. Do it on your own time. Oh boy, a bunch of red RX-7s as well. Oh, rip to all the Apex Seals. Ow, ow. Okay, stop running me wide, please. Alright. You wanna be like that? There we go. Alright, he's struggling on a hairpin. Alright, now we can begin building a gap. Kitty's like, look at my feet. Look at my beans. Look at my bestest beans. Mmm, cute little kitty beans. Yeah, my kitty, when I'm sleeping, she's like, all right, middle of summer, middle of winter, middle of summer doesn't matter. She's like, I'm going to be the best weighted blankets. I'm gonna be the best weighted blankets, and she'll just literally just like sprawl herself out over top of like either myself or my wife. And we're like, okay. In the wintertime, it's cute and like warm and cuddly and very nice and cozy. In the summertime, we're like, okay, I'm getting a little bit warm. Kitty, you have your own bed, please. We'll have to kind of scoop her up and put her in her own bed in the summertime. Takes a little bit to kind of get used to. Oh yeah, right. Humans don't like being too warm. Wintertime fine, summertime less fine. Alright, rival number 2. Alright, there we go. It's starting to build a gap. Not by doing that, though. Not by doing that. That's gonna hurt us. That's gonna help us, though. Get dunked on. Hey, look, that's payback for his teammates absolutely just diving into the side of us and trying to run us off the track. We could use an easy victory. We can use an easy victory. She makes noise if you're not with her. Yeah, for me, it's if we have a closed door between us and the kitty, she's like, no. She'll like headbutt the door or like scratch at the door and everything. She's like, no, let me through. Let me in. Bathroom, I don't care. You have an important meeting? I don't care. Door open. Should do the most pitiful little meows as well. If you have like the door closed, she'd be like, meow, 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 meow. Like, you are a sassy little talkative one when, like, you're not getting your way. Oh, okay, there we go. He tried to dive me on the inside. He hit the wall. That's good. Alright, easy on the brakes. There we go. Not too much further, not too much further. Okay, that hurt there. That corner is very tricky for us. That corner is a bit of a pain. Yeah, he does have the higher entry speed. I usually try to build my cars for a little bit for the exit of the corners, later apex. As trying to go on the earlier run sometimes leaves me shoved off course. Okay, there we go. Final rival of the RX-7 team. Ooh, second gear. Still struggling a little bit with turn-in. And I'm not sure why. Part of that could just be the we need a little bit more tire upgrades. Could be the big thing. Like I think we only have like level 4 tires, I think. Ooh, okay, that was a little bit spicy. Hi, yeah, I see you there, Mr. Fearless. Kindly bugger off. Stop with the sticking your nose in places it doesn't belong. There we go, much better run through the long left-hander. I just gotta keep getting it to do that. Alright, good stuff, good. Come on. Not much further. We got a long, kind of semi-straight. Yeah, we got it one. Boom, okay, nice. That is a team defeated. That gets us one step closer to the hill climb slasher, which is admittedly tougher than a downhill slasher, but we don't have to go through the Fujisubo Evo yet. Hopefully we get some wet weather conditions in the next day, because that'll definitely get some more teams out testing and everything, which may give us some better parts, especially if we want things like suspension or like tires. If I can get some level 5 tires, I'd be very happy. Alright, now we're up against, I believe, the Chaser with its really cool body kit and intercooler. Alright, and here we need 42,500 points. And we need to do this race, this course, in about 2 minutes. Just over 2 minutes. Easy enough, right? Yeah, we should have this. Alright, I'll take what little points that corner gave us. There we go. Ooh. Little bit of points lost there. Yeah, we're a little bit down on points. We're up on time, but down on points. This should help us here. There we go. All right. 12,500 points left. This is good. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. All right, let's complete this course now. Shouldn't be too many corners left. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, that is another racer defeated. All right, come on. What's the next one? I know there's another corner on this time attack rival. Yep, White Revolution. I like how they included some of the rivals from Tokyo Xtreme Racer 0 and 3. Some of them did change cars as well. Alright, this one, less points required, but longer time, so we'll have to see how this one fares out. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Nice, okay. Very, very nice. go. Run a turn. This should be good. This should be very, very nice. Into the hairpin. Alright, so we're pretty much at the required points. Like, we don't need to worry too much about that. If it was just regular driving, we should be able to get the points we need. We need to focus now on the time, but I think we are on track to get the time as well. Yeah, we're on track to hit the time. There we go. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, we have almost a full minute and we're almost at the finish line. Man, I don't know what that guy in the Super was doing, but he sure is wasting that vehicle. Like, jeez, 30 seconds. 33 seconds a gap. That is huge. Very huge. Alright, let's check out the other Toges, see if any other races are available. We should have a few available to us, I think. But we will have to wait and see. It is a weekend. It is a Saturday. So that is a condition for certain rivals to appear. So let's take a look. Check the Iroha hill climb and downhill sections. And then Haruna as well. Hakone, I think we have all the rivals for that one. So that one's not an issue. Yep, yep. Oh, hey, you're a new one. Sadi, welcome. Hope you've been well. Doing pretty good. Right now, we have been souping up our Evo, trying to take down as many races as possible in a Toge. And we are searching for more sponsors so that way we can get even more performance parts for our car, because we were struggling against one of the pre-tuned Evos, the Fujitsubo Evo. That has been a little bit of a pain in the ass. But yeah, this is an Integra Type R. Front-wheel drive versus our four-wheel drive. We should be able to out-accelerate it out of the many hairpin turns on the Iroha B course. There we go. Yeah, the car feels a lot grippier here. I think Moat Rocket also just has considerably less surface grip than some of the other courses, which really hurts. There we go, into the hairpins. Ooh, okay. He's getting a little bit on us there. That's fine. That is A-okay. We should be able to completely demolish them in only a couple more corners. They already got half of the hit points left, and it is steadily decreasing as they are behind. Ow. Ooh, okay. A little bit of a dive there, shoving us out of the way. That's fine, that is A-okay. I will return the favor in kind. There we go, back up into the lead. Whoa, okay, that was very close. They sent a major dive there. Alright, side by side. We do got the inside line heading into the hairpin. A little bit late on the brakes there, though. We got a very good run. There we go. Okay. Good, 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 good. Nice. That's another rival defeated. Anyone else in the downhill parking area that we haven't already defeated? I don't think so. We've beaten you. We've beaten you. Yeah, we've beaten all the rest of them. Anyone the hill climb? We'll have to see here. I think there is a slasher somewhere, right? No, but we got a tricky rival. Suspension level 2. Okay. And we'll do muffle him at level 2. There we go. The MR2 versus Impreza. Should be a good battle. Should be a very good battle. Have to see how well this goes. So for those who are unaware, the tricky rivals are rivals that appear under certain conditions, either certain days of the week, certain weeks of the month, certain weather conditions, all of that stuff. So this will be a fun one. Boom, four-wheel drive acceleration really helps in the hill climb, especially. Robotic music. Yeah, I still like it though. It's kind of fun. There we go. Use the power. Absolutely crush your opponent on the long straights on the earlier stages in the course. I like how this one is, his name is an enthusiast runabout, because the R in the MR2 is midship runabout. So that is a cool little nod to the vehicle as well with the street name. Alright, there we go. So that is two of the rivals defeated at Ira B. Is there anyone at Haruna? I think there may be someone at Haruna. We will have to see. Man, I can't wait till we start raking in the higher level parts. We need those desperately. So desperately. Hopefully, Sunday in-game will give us, it'll be a new week. It'll be a weekend day. And there's a possibility it could be wet. So that could result in other wandering sponsors showing up and allowing us to, maybe get some better components. Because we so desperately need that. Alright, let's see what's on the hill climb section. Alright, no one there. That's fine. Alright, daytime. Any wandering sponsors, please. We need more parts. That is what I am desperate for right now. Because we are down on power compared to some of the higher end rivals. Let's just check every parking area. Hopefully. It is Sunday, it is a new week. Let's see. Nope, no one there. Come on, there was a whole bunch as soon as we unlocked the fourth stage. There's gotta be some more that come out. Maybe. Maybe. I am praying. If we can get a weight reduction level 5, a tire level 4, or even a higher level, and higher engine level, like an engine level 4 upgrade, those three would be big for helping us. but we will have to see. All right, no one down her Haruna. Anyone on the hill climb? I am no. All right, Ira and Moat Rocco. Those are the other two Toges to check. Please, please, I am begging you. I am begging you. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something, right? Like, come on, it's a new week. It is a weekend. It should be what allows for newer sponsors to show up. Why not? All right, one more Toge to check, and then we'll do the category races. Get some more money. Get a little bit more money, and then try to get our vehicle adjusted just for a little bit more rotation. Oh boy. Nope. Okay. We're gonna need it to be wet then. So I know there's quite a few high-end sponsors that show up in wet conditions. And that'll be what we have to really focus on then. 'Cause damn, this is gonna be a little bit tricky. Very tricky. Alright. Did a couple more adjustments in then for the suspension. Stiffen the rear springs by one more click, I think. That could do it. There we go. I'm gonna remove that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That should work. Alright, let's see if anyone else shows up. Getting a couple more challengers. There we go. Alright, so we got someone that drives a rotor engine car. Rainy Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Alright, no one else, so we should be good. Double check, I want to make sure we haven't missed the battle challenge. I'm not seeing anything else. Yeah, okay. I'm not seeing anything else, so we should be good. Alright, more category races. Get some more money. And then nighttime. Because the category races will be key later on as well if we want to get some more funds. And there we go. This will be the good stuff because this gives us nearly 1 million per race right from the get-go. Which is very nice. Means we can build up enough money to be able to comfortably challenge the Fujitsubo Evo. Oh, okay, not the best run through there. Okay, yeah, the rotation is considerably better. Yeah, okay. Rotation is good. Grip is good out of the corners. This should help us, I think. Ooh, okay, this one may be literally a single turn. Fun! These are always great because you either hero or zero in these ones. No in between. There's no building up a combo or anything like that. It is literally like one turn. Oh, it's the double hairpins, isn't it? Cool. At least it's more than one turn. So no issues there. Oh, it's 3 turns. That's surprisingly generous of the game. That is very generous of the game. It's like, oh hey, I know this course is one of the tighter, narrower courses and everything. It's a good thing that we gave you a couple extra sectors to really do that drifting. Well, that's gonna give us a full 1,000,000 credits as well. Definitely take that. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh yeah, the rotation is so much better in this car now. Feeling a lot more confident in it. I say that. Ignore that, chat. Ignore that. So yeah, stiffening up the rear was the way to go. I still don't think we're quite ready to be on pace with the Evo. But we're at least closer, I think. Yeah, downhill rotation is easy, but even previously, like the longer corners used to give me some trouble. And like here the rear end already wants us to step out and give me what I need. So this should be exactly what I need out of it. Boop. And then there's the finish. Alright, nighttime. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, there's even a level 4 one. Okay, so we'll begin to get to rake in the money now with the Emote Rocco drift events. That's good. That is so good. That'll give us enough money to begin kind of really having some fun stuff. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Nighttime opponents. Yep, you're there, as always. And a tricky. Fun. So that one literally is like the beef gate for the downhill section then. Ah, fuck. I might give him another go. Our car setup has been vastly updated. We should be quicker off of the line. We should be quicker around the turns. I will see. I will debate about it. If we can't get any other sponsor parts soon, I'm gonna have to just kind of suck it up, Buttercup, and go race him. But already, like, in the hairpins, like, the rotation through here has been really good. Very solid. We're not even getting a chance to be dive-bound by other opponents. Alright, a little bit too fast through that corner. Okay, not terrible, but I don't think we're quite ready. If we can't get any sponsors in the very next day, then I've got no other choice but to race him. Because literally no one else is showing up that we haven't beaten. So that's gonna make things very tricky very soon. Ooh, okay. Got another team. Got a tricky opponent there. Engine level 2. Oh, it's a good thing we already have 3 engine level 2s. Come on, at least wager a higher level engine tune, please. No? Alright, that's fine. Impreza versus Impreza. The GC versus the GD. Probably should have checked to see what kind of power he's running at. That blow-off valve seems very aggressive. This will be a good test as well. A tricky forward drive runner. They usually run higher powered vehicles with higher levels of tune. Alright, we can beat it off with a line. Ow. A little bit quicker than us through the hairpin. It's being very aggressive with the blocking. There we go. All right, he ran wide there. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Slight right. Okay, there's the finish. Not terrible, but not great either. We at least got that one won. Definitely better than we would have if we didn't do the setup adjustment on the vehicle. I think. The number of engines we have gotten is a little bit ridiculous, though. Like, how many more engine level tunes do we... engine level... Chat? Chat. I want... I want you to take a look at this. And I want to see if you can tell me what exactly is wrong with this picture. Alright? I want to see if you can tell me what exactly is wrong with this picture. I want you to look at the rival's name. And I want you to see the car that they're going to be driving as well. And he... Gotta feed the kitty, gotta feed the kitty! Kitty. Gotta feed the bestest bean. So his name is FR, front engine rear wheel drive disciple, number 4. Dude's driving an Integra, which is front wheel drive. Granted, he's got some damn good pace in that Integra. But ow, alright. A little bit of understeer there. There we go, begin pulling a gap again. Nice, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, no issues here. Absolutely zero issues. The forward drive acceleration is really helping out of the slow speed corners. The traction and the suspension setup is helping the rotation. Even with its the uphill being a little bit more understeery compared to the downhill. Like this shouldn't be too much of an issue, I think. There we go. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Ow. Alright, not the best run. But that's alright. We're still in the lead. We still have a decent gap. And we'll be extending it out to this corner complex here. There we go. Alright, next one, the RX-7. Rice ball lover number 2. Another rotary lover. Get that acceleration going. So I love the forward drive cars. The sheer grip and traction they have is just top notch. I'm gonna add Sutter Quest and Attribution to it in the Steam. For both of those, I do recommend you have even a basic wheel. They aren't exactly the best to play on like controller or mouse and keyboard. So if you do plan on getting those, I do recommend wheel. Also make sure your PC can run them. I know Assetto Corsa can be a little bit graphics intensive. I'm not too sure about Automobilista 2. But I know Assetto Corsa is a little bit graphics intensive. A lot of racing sims are. Because they're doing a whole bunch of like the physics calculations and everything like that. So they can be a little bit GPU and CPU heavy. It's also why you don't really see me streaming Assetto Corsa Competizione outside of wanting to really focus while I'm streaming. While I'm doing the actual sim racing stuff. I also don't want to, you know, it gets a little bit chunky on the graphics side, and I do begin to drop frames. Welcome Adachi, so much trying to sell the U2s. Understandable. Hopefully able to sell that soon, get that little bit of extra income and everything like that. Oh, okay, good. He went wide. We defended hard there. Nice! Alright, that's another victory. Let's go to Bill, but now, rip. Big rip. Hopefully able to sell it soon, man. Alright, I'm trying to see. There should be some more rivals, I believe, at the Iroha hill climb. Should be. I can't imagine to be too many rivals left. Here, we defeated so many of the trickies. Yep. Okay, defeated all of them. Any on the hill climb section. That we'll have to see. Okay, so we beat on all of them. Any at Haruna? Probably not. I think we've defeated all the Harunas, the Haruna tricky opponents. But we will have to see. we're on a stage where a lot of it is just trying to find that one opponent that'll give us the good stuff, or a couple opponents that'll give us the good stuff. Yep, all of those are defeated. Any on the hill climb? Probably not. Yeah, alright, no one on the hill climb either. Alright, so go back to daytime. Please let it be wet, that way we can have more of the wandering sponsors. I would greatly appreciate that. Nope. It is dry as a bone. That is good to know. Alright. Come on. It's Monday. It is a different day of the week. Maybe there are some sponsors that only show up on Mondays? Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday? Oh no, because Friday we didn't see anything. Shoots. It's gonna be a little bit tricky, isn't it? It's gonna be very tricky, isn't it? The game is gonna troll us and not give us any wet weather for like the longest time in it. I think there's an engine sponsor, a higher end engine sponsor that shows up under very specific conditions. But we will see. We will see. I mean, it doesn't take long to check, so we will have to see what we can do with it. Alright, is anyone at Haruna? Please. Come on. I need your energy, chat. I need you to manifest some sponsors. Because we are down on power. Alright, we got Hakone left to check. We got Hakone left. Oh, it's not looking good. It is not looking good. I'm energy going from trying to get my any true. Boo's still a little. Oh, rip. Boo, give Adachi back his energy. Don't come back no more. Don't punch like it in the morning. Like it like that. The feeling can be alright. You don't have to go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here. Alright, so no sponsors. Big rip, but that is okay. Because we can at least do the category races, get some more money, and do our damnedest to beat the Fujitsubo guy. Really? No one else? Okay, that's fine. Oh, I am concerned. I am very concerned. Alright, let's do the category races. At least get some more money for us to absolutely lose it all against the Evo. Alright, that is a lot of money we can get from this one though, which is good. And I may switch to spike tires. The spike tires may actually help me on Emote Rocco. That may not be a bad idea. And anything to get just a little bit of extra oomph, you know? There we go, that was a good one. Even better. Okay, good. Not much further. There we go. That is exactly what we need. And with a couple more drift zones to spare, this will give us the fun, the big money. Nice. All right, 1.2 million credits, which is about, you know, a little over 1 million yen, about $10,000, something like that. Yeah, so, you know, a decent amount. A decent amount. All right, 5,000 points. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a quick one, isn't it? Alright, we at least got that in one turn. And thankfully it is one turn. Holy moly. One hairpin turn. Okay. GG game. GG. 1 million credits for one turn. Granted, it's a high risk turn where imagine if you don't do nearly as well there, you absolutely get, you know, bonked and get like nothing. But we will see. Alright, this one is a much higher number. So this one may be the full mountain. Which granted, a Moat Rocco is pretty short as well, so don't gotta worry too much about that. Okay, good, that one counted. That was very close to getting a 0. There we go, good. Alright, not bad. We're a little bit under halfway through the mountain. Yeah, this one is a full length one. Which granted, that's still not too terrible because this mountain is much shorter. Okay, there we go. All right, good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, very good. This is very solid. Let's be nice and gentle through here. Boop. There we go. Nice. Very good stuff. Very nice. Alright, let's see what's the next one, what we can do next. Boop. Ah, yeah. Right. You can't enter these any higher level, that's fine. Alright, we got a decent amount of money. So if we can... Oh, I am worried. Alright, nighttime. Oh, it is wet. This may be what we need. Because I don't think rivals change tires in the wet. So this will... Any tires? Nope, BSS is still the tires. That's fine. That is fine. Let's get used to the slippery conditions. Let's go into hill climb first. And then we will be ready. Oh boy. Oh boy, chat. This is where the fun begins. Hopefully it stays wet on the in the daytime. Ooh, hot potato. Dynamite Queen and final version. And NSX. In the snow. Okay. Granted, the legacy should be pretty quick. But I think we should be able to out-accelerate the legacy. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure. Maybe 80%. 70%, take it or leave it. Oh yeah, okay. Car handle's pretty good in the snow, actually. Ow. Little bit of a collision there. This may be the weather we need to beat the Fujitsu Evo. The car comes alive in the snow. The car comes alive in the snow. This may be exactly what we need. Holy crap. Oh, they're battling. The teammates, but they're battling. That's gonna give me so much time. Yes! Yum. And boom, that's a victory. Okay, I am ready. We are ready. We are ready, chat. Come on. Evo, Evo, Evo. We can defeat it. We can defeat it. I'm ready. Let's see what other rivals are here as well. Alright, got a tricky rival as well. Muffler level 2, of course. Alright, let's do this. Oh boy. I like how we have 4 engine level 2 just because so many rivals bet that engine. Like, you can go to higher level parts, please. Although the ASL Garai is a cool car. Not a big fan of that yellow, but in the burnt orange, it looks pretty nice. Oh boy. Alright, easy, easy, easy. There we go. Good stuff. Very good stuff here. Nice. Alright, we did a near perfect run there. And granted, it's against the ASL Garai, which, you know, a little bit lower power compared to some of the high-powered four-wheel drive beasts. But, not terrible. Yep, get the muffler. Okay. We are ready. Let's do it, chat. Let's do this shit. Come on. We got the better setup. We have the weather advantage. We have the experience. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You're staying behind me. You're staying behind me, you melon. Alright. You wanna do that? That's fine. Squeeze me into the inside. I will push you into the outside. Yes, okay, car's coming alive. Yes, give me that grip, give me that traction. This is exactly what I want. Holy moly. The slight taps of the E-brake to get a little bit of the extra rotation. Boom! Holy moly, finally! We've won the Evo! Let's go. Oh, after 3 losses to that melon, we finally won. And we have broken the beef gate. We have broken the beef gate! Alright, let's switch to wet weather tires and see if there's any other rivals. There might be. There's a good chance there might be. So let's go take a look. I like it like that. Alright. Let's do this. Like it like that. Alright. Let's go through. Iowa. Anyone at Iowa? Maybe. Maybe. There's a possibility. Finally getting wet weather. Yes, okay. Weight down level 2. We already have a weight down level 2, so we'll do a mirror match there. We have a Sylvia S15 to battle. I think we should be pretty fine with that. So you have AI, artificial intelligence, and now we have intelligent artificial. I don't know what IA actually stands for. All I know is he's gonna be added to a win collection. Yeah, this thing comes alive in wet weather conditions. The traction, the acceleration. It is just top notch in the wet. The dry, it's a little bit rough. Little understeery, but in the wet, holy moly. This is good. Boop. There we go, there we go. Back again to the right. Back again to the left. Doing very well here. Let's make sure we keep it that way. Oh, alright, easy. Alright, not much further. Not much further. Just need to keep the gap. Alright, he is managing to stay on us with some of the hairpins. And is even being a little bit aggressive there. A little bit late on the brakes. That allows us to sneak back by. Bye-bye. Alright, he put up a good challenge, actually. I'm impressed with that one. Especially a high-powered front-engine rear-wheel drive car in the wet. Not easy to do. Not easy to do at all. Alright, no other trickies there. Any trickies at Haruna? Maybe. There's a possibility. There is a very real possibility. We'll have to take a look. Alright, let's see downhill section. Yes, okay, there is a tricky. He's betting a light bulb. He is betting light bulbs. Bruh. You got nothing else to gamble. Light bulbs. Okay. I mean, that is certainly a choice. Bro spent all his money on his car. Can't afford any parts to gamble himself. I am gambling a light bulb. Which is funny because this car has the OG lights on it, because you can tell with the yellow tint. Alright, let's send it. Full send. Bye-bye, buddy. I'm sorry. This is gonna end up very bad for you. Look, I will cherish your light bulbs, alright? Oh, okay, he did manage to catch up a little bit. Gotta be a little bit careful. Alright, we're good. We are very good. Some slight little tap of the wall here and there. Alright, that's a little tippy tap. The AI does gain a massive amount of time into the hairpins. I will say that's probably my weakest point in the game is the hairpins. But everywhere else the vehicle is genuinely great. Nice, there we go. There we go. Give me the light bulb. Give me the light bulb. Alright, anyone in a hill climb? There's gotta be someone in a hill climb, right? Guess not. Alright, I'll take the light bulb man. I will gladly take a light bulb man. Alright, daytime. Oh, it's sunny again. No, I wanted it to stay wet so I can get more sponsors. Melon. Absolute melon game. Bad game. Melon game. Melon game. Squid game. Brake performance is very important. I almost faded the other day in the middle of a race. Oh no, that's not good. I was really professional racer. I'm really the fastest around here. I was really fast when I lived back home. What, you don't believe me? I'll show you. Come down to Iro Downhill PA right now. I really want to see you, so I'll really... The snark! Wow, you're fast. Sakai is in trouble now. Okay, Sakai won't race you unless you bet him a car. Trying to get your car taken away by him. Yep. Alright, let's see. Let's come here on Fridays, Saturdays, Sunday, on snowy days. See a great team. Okay, so we did at least get to see that. That's good. Tommy, you think she'll even give you a chance? Ouch! Wait to let a guy down easy, huh? Way to let a guy down easy. Alright, there's gotta be some part sponsors for us, right? Please? I'm begging you, game. I am begging you, game. There's gotta be something. Please? Please? I am begging you. If not, that's fine as well. Like, I'm feeling pretty confident in my vehicle's tune. We should be a-okay. But if we can get it going even quicker, by all means, like, a mechanic's job is never done. You always want your vehicle to be heavily tuned, ready to go, absolutely just, beautiful. Don't come back no more. Like it in the morning. Like it like that. Alright, no one at Haruna. That's half the Toge's done. Jeez, come on. There's gotta be someone, right? I hope. I pray. I hope and I pray. Alright, maybe at Iroha? Hopefully. If not, we gotta be close to getting the slasher for Rocco as well. Like, we are very, very close. We've beaten a lot of rivals. We've got a lot of very, very quick tuning. Beaten a lot of opponents. The slasher's gotta be coming soon, I think. Like, we took down the one beef gate, which was good. I think the next beef gate is the skyline that appears at Rocco. and that'll be a little bit tougher. That'll be a little bit tougher, the Skyline, because that one has even more power, around 600 horsepower. But they also weigh a bit more, and it's got a longer wheelbase, so might not be quite as quick in the corners. We will have to see. Yep, no one there. I was really hoping for it to stay wet. Nope, no one. Okay. If it's wet again, going tonight, I'm gonna be a little bit... On one end, I'll be grateful because that'll help us defeat another one of the demo cars. On the downside, it does also mean that the game is playing tricks with us. No, okay, it is dry. It is indeed dry. Cool. Let's go change to the dry weather tires. And we will be ready. There we go. Alright, put the sports tires on. Get in the robot, Shinji. Put the sports tires on, Isaac. Alright. Nighttime. Head back to the Togue. Let's see who we got. Alright. Boy. Alright, easy. Okay, both these aren't terrible. I can do this. I can do this. Not bad at all. Alright, we got a team, and then we have another drift opponent. This one isn't even in a GTR. It's in the GTS. The front engine rear wheel drive Skyline. Holy moly, that slide. Yeah, that is the good stuff right there. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, hairpin time. Alright, hairpin time was kind of dreadful. That's okay. Next hairpin time. Much better. Boom. Alright, we got all the points. We're up on time, if just barely, so now we can focus on really getting all of the fun stuff. So focus on getting the time, make sure we get as much as we can anyway. Minimize time lost. Not going for like the crazy slides. We got 15 seconds, 2 more corners to go. 1 more corner. Boom shakalaka. Yeah. There we go. That's what I want. That is exactly what I want. Alright, now we got a team. Got an IS200, Nissan Pulsar, a 180 SX, a Nissan March of all things, and a Subaru Legacy. A very motley crew, a very eclectic group of vehicles. Some Toyotas, some Subarus, some Nissans. Nothing that really stands out as being particularly tricky. So I'm not super worried. Let's just make sure we stay as far ahead as possible. I like how the team name is 60 seconds. Let's see if we can't beat all of them in 60 seconds each. We're already off to a good start. Yeah, the handling for the hairpin is a lot better now. Little bit of understeer here and there. Alright, first two being within 60 seconds. That's good. So our record right now is 48 seconds with this group of people. Next up, we got the 180SX. This one will be somewhat tricky. I say somewhat. It's just maneuverable. Doesn't exactly have the big power. But it is still a turbo inline 4 with lightweight front engine rear wheel drive properties. So we can't exactly count it out per se. There we go, around the turn. There we go, good stuff, good stuff. Boom, and then there's the finish. 45 seconds, that's even quicker than the 48 of the previous group. Nice, next one up is the Nissan March. Oh, it's not even a March R either, it's the Micra. I feel genuinely sad about this one, buddy. You were way out of your league. Oh, this is sad. This is super sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little one. make sure it's over quickly. 37 seconds. They're just dropping quicker and quicker. Look at the team leader in the Legacy. This one may actually pose a little bit of a threat. But the Legacy with its luxury components will be heavier than the 2TB Impreza. So I'm not extra worried. But it is something to, you know, think about. There we go, there we go. The speed. Nice, there we go. Back again to the right. Oh, alright, a little bit of a bonk there. Not the biggest fan of that bonk, but that is okay. Ooh, he may actually last. He lasts a minute. No, he didn't. No way. I was so happy for him too. I'm like, oh my gosh, one of them was gonna last a minute. I commentators cursed him. No way. Oh, I feel so bad about that. Bro, none of them lasted a minute. That's what she said. Alright, no one on the hill climb. So let's see if there's anyone at Iowa or Haruna. I don't think so. I think we've gotten all the Haruna. I'm pretty sure we've gotten all the Haruna rivals for sure. And I can't imagine there's too many more Iowa rivals. I can't imagine there is. But we will check. We will check and see. Alright, no one on the hill climb. Alright, anyone on the downhill? Oh, hey! Finally a slasher. Cooling module level 2. I'll give you transmission as a wager. He's got a cool car. He's got the heavily modified S2000, so you know, it's worth something. It has a cool body kit as well. I like that body kit on the S2000. It reminds me of almost the Amuse S2000 bonus beats. Oh, he's gonna get a bonus beating from me. And goodbye. Alright, let's see how well bonus beats can hold up against our Impreza. Yeah, not too much of an issue here. Not too much of an issue here. Back to the right. Back to the left. There we go. There we go. That's the good stuff. Alright, he's down to his last quarter of health. You can see it turn that lighter flashing blue. Whereas we still have our full health. He's trying to look for an inside line around us, but nothing's really sticking. Although as we get to the hairpins, this may be, oh, yep, alright, he did nudge us out a bit wide. Alright, he wants to be like that, that's fine. That is okay. We can make sure we get back with him very soon. Maybe. He is pulling a little bit more of a gap. I'm a little bit concerned about that. Although the midway point, we should be getting a longer run. Soon. No, you're kidding me. Damn, okay. Okay. That tap on the sharp left, that hurts. That hurt massively. Oh, buddy. Okay. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. I'll just go a little bit quicker. I'll just go a little bit quicker. Holy cow. Like, as soon as the hairpins began, he just... his car came alive. I think maybe if we get a little bit more front toe out, that'll help us with the hairpins. That may help. Because I think we're just limited by a turning radius then. In the meantime, though, let's make sure we absolutely stay as far ahead as possible. And just really break him down. Because he was down to his last quarter before the start of the hairpins. And I want to make sure he stays. If we can't beat him a little bit sooner. Yeah, let's try to beat him a little bit sooner. Come on, come on, come on. Keep him further away. Keep him further away. Alright, he's down to his last quarter. Okay, now we're starting to get to the hairpins now. He's got lower health. That ain't gonna help too much if he really kind of messes us up a bit. They like to squeeze you off there. Alright, we're alongside into the braking zone. Run him out a bit wide. Holy moly, there we go. A little bit dirty, but managed to make it work. Alright, so let's see if there's anyone at Haruna, and then we'll probably end the stream then. Because we are... it is getting a little bit late. I want to see if there is anyone at Haruna. Dang, okay, bonus beats gave us a good challenge. He was very, very quick. And I was not expecting that. And honestly, I'm quite impressed by that. So yeah, okay, so check Haruna, check her email, fish. Welcome, JB, hope you've been well. I do apologize, you're coming to the stream right as we're about to get close to ending it. We're checking Haruna, and then we'll be switching back to the daytime, and then getting a few adjustments done on our vehicle. And that'll pretty much be it, because it is almost 11:30, so I do apologize. I do apologize. Alright, let's head back home. Back to the daytime, read our emails and everything. Get another setup adjustment for our vehicle. Nah, I'm good. No, I have to stream longer. I have to stream longer. Alright, alignment. I want a little bit more front toe out. That should help. You're really fast. I was really fast when I was back home. Really. Hey, I'll tell you something. There's a race that alternate show between sunny and rainy days. You can beat him. Sorry about today. Nah, all good. That was a good race. I like to practice on rainy days because I don't have much money. But I saw a muffler manufacturer the other day when I went to watch them. They told me to go away, jerks. Isn't that the exhaust company graffiti art? Their product is good, but the person... Ouch! Went to Rockodana parking area today and saw a very fast and advanced sportsman. Okay, yeah, a lot of wet. There's a lot of wet weather sponsors we need to find. Alright, so no one else. Alright, yeah, let's make sure we save the game then. I don't think there's too many more rivals before we get to the Emote Rocco Slasher. No, I don't want to load. I don't want to load. I want to save. Holy moly. That was dumb of me. We're good. We're good. Save successful. Okay. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please make sure you really like, subscribe, Let me know what well in the comments down below. If you did like the stream, please let me know what any polos so I can fix it in the future. With that being said, I've been Isaac Umbrus, and wherever you're in the world, whatever it is for you, may it be a great time, and I will see you all in the next stream. Until then, take care everybody. Bye bye!